I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean in the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
Well, what's going on, bros and hoes, whatever floats your goat? It's your boy Relentless here, and today I want to bring you a little bit of info to try to better prepare you for 1.5 for us PS4 players. As we all know, Xbox gets it Tuesday the 22nd, and the rumor is a few days later PS4, and pretty much it's been confirmed on the 24th of next week, which is Thursday, we'll be getting 1.5 on PS4. So in the meantime, I'm going to let you know what you need to be doing and how to be preparing for when 1.5 hits. First, you want to farm as much as you possibly can, because you want to acquire as much DZ funds, Phoenix credits, and regular funds on the masses. I mean, accumulate as much and as fast as possible. If the pattern continues like it was in 1.4's release, there were firearm blueprint mods and stamina mods in the terminal. So be sure, as soon as 1.5 drops, be sure to check the terminal first for the blueprints. Because, as we all know, they rotate, so the early onset, there is a gap, a significant chunk of armor that'll be added to the firearms and stamina electronic mods between level 33 and 34. So it'll be very, very highly recommended that you buy these blueprints, whatever is in the terminal, for sale, and start crafting away. Number 2, check all the safe rooms and the checkpoints and the DZ safe rooms before buying any caches. They could hold what you're looking for without wasting any Phoenix credits or funds or DZ funds necessarily to buy caches, and just get, the luck of the draw when these safe rooms or safe houses or checkpoints could hold a god rolled weapon, performance mod, gear set item, whatever you may need. So be sure to check all those things first. If you're maxed out on Phoenix credits, don't immediately buy caches and open them, since you get Phoenix credits for opening up caches in the first place. So if you immediately buy caches and open them, such as like the caches you would buy with DZ funds or regular currency, if you buy them, then all you're going to be doing is the Phoenix credits that you get from opening those will be pretty much going to waste, because you're already maxed out on Phoenix credits. So be sure when buying those with DZ funds or regular funds not to open them. Buy all the caches that you need to with your Phoenix credits, and then once you open up those caches and got the gear pieces and whatnot and what you need, and then you can proceed into opening up the tier 5 proficiency caches and so on and so forth without wasting Phoenix credits. So that's a really main point that I want to get across, because those Phoenix credits can come in handy and can allow you to possibly buy even more caches for Phoenix credits without having to waste them. Alright, moving on. Deconstruct all your old gear, weapons, whatever it may be, whatever's not in use, whatever you're not going to be using. I mean, we have 4 days practically until 1.5 hits. So what do you basically run? If you just have like one main gear set, sell, deconstruct everything that you have now to acquire as much funds or crafting materials that you may need as possible for when whatever blueprints are available in the terminal that you can buy. Because if you can craft it, then you can basically keep crafting until you get finally what you want, and just hope and pray that the RNG gods are in your favor. Because crafting, just as it was in 1.4, is going to be even more viable in the early stages of 1.5. moving on, the next step, you want to do your dailies, your weeklies, all in tier 5, because that's going to allow you to accumulate even more gear and acquire even more Phoenix credits to buy those caches to better equip yourselves for tier 5 before you even go into the dark zone, because you don't want to go in the dark zone half-assed or half-cocked or half geared up with 256 gear. So this will be a more efficient way, in my opinion, to do things. And then you get crafting assignments, proficiency caches, all the meanwhile while doing those daily missions, those weekly missions, the HVTs, your crafting assignments, and then you can move on from there. And then once you've got, pretty much everything you need, you'll be better prepared to go into the dark zone. There'll be no need to go in the dark zone as soon as 1.5 hits unless you're geared up, because the 229 weapons that you currently have are basically going to be like the 204 weapons that are now. So as 204 is the 229 now, your 229 weapons will be as they are the 256 weapons, or whatever the gear score may be, but I'm pretty sure it's 256. So unless you're running Alpha Bridge, or planning on to be running Alpha Bridge, you hold on to specific, God rolled weapons that you already have, but the ones that you don't need and will not be using and will not be running, just sell them, deconstruct them, and acquire as much funds and credits as possible. Now I hope that this little bit of information has helped you out and can better prepare you for when 1.5 hits Thursday. So just keep that in mind. If the pattern stays consistent as it has been when 1.4 dropped, then be sure to check the terminal for the blueprints that you need, because those firearms, stamina, or electronic mods, whatever they may be, are going to be very, very important early in the early stages, because once they rotate out, you might not see them again for a while. And whatever pieces are at the safe houses to buy, there's been some God roll pieces that you could buy for, mere amount of credits than what you would have as wasting, countless funds or credits on buying caches, hoping you get the same piece. So please check those out. And I know I'm backtracking, but I just want to get across to you and make these points specifically clear, so that way you are best prepared for when 1.5 hits on PS4. And with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of information. Be sure to check out Upper Echelon Gaming on Facebook. Their link will be in the description below. If you need any kind of information on upcoming events, farming events, if you want other people to matchmake with, to group up with because you don't have anybody on, then Upper Echelon Gaming is the place to be. So please go check them out on Facebook. Also, their Discord server, the UEG Discord, will also be in the description. It's a great place to find matchmaking, and it's not just about Division. If you're into Battlefield or Destiny or Grand Theft Auto 5, whatever game may be, that is the spot to be, either on the Upper Echelon Facebook page or the UEG Discord server. So as always, this is your boy Relentless. I hope this has helped out, and if it has, please smash that like button, give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate your support, and we'll see you guys fudging later.